Hello Libra, how are you guys doing? Let's dive straight into your reading. I have your pre-shuffled card here to give you an overall energy for this week. So you have the Black Mulberry, and I'll read it out the book for you guys very quickly. This says, everything should be coming together at present in projects and plans. The completion of something is indicated with black mulberries, and the energy of this fruit asks you to put your knowledge and skills to the test. Balance and stability are present, and from this foundation, the possibilities are expanding. Setbacks, delays, and miscommunication are challenges to watch out for this week, which makes sense. We got Mercury going in retrograde soon, so there we go. It makes a bit of sense, so don't worry, that's happening to everyone, not just you, but it makes sense for your reading. Now, you also have the energy of Aquarius coming through in this reading because of the little symbol there and what looks like a pentacle there too. So maybe you're focusing a lot more on your stability, on your finances, on your foundations, like the card was saying here. The fact that it's in Aquarius, Aquarius is all about thinking outside the box, being different, being unique, being innovative as well. So maybe those are things that you're doing in terms of your projects, plans, or what you're wanting to bring more in to your life. All right, let's see what else comes out for you guys though this week for my gorgeous Libras. Let's see what's going on. All right, so things are going to be completing. I feel like success coming through it. This is a card that says wholeness, by the way. So let's see for my lovely Libras. What's going on for them this week, please? 2 of these cards. Alrighty. Okay, loyal hearts. Bear with, I'm just going to quickly fix the, it looks like it's a little bit blurry. Looks a bit better, sorry. Virgo over here, right? You have a never-ending story coming through and loyal hearts. Okay, this is interesting because never-ending story feels like you guys might be attaching too much importance onto the timing of something. Maybe you feel like you need the answer in a situation. It could be to do with love, all right, because you do have loyal hearts here, which we'll go into in a second, if it relates to this message or not. But as you can see here, she is so caught up on this need for an answer. All right, but this answer will take its time, and that's just divine timing coming through here. But because she is so fixated on this specific thing that she wants, she's unable to rest. Okay, she gets attached to this thing, and now she looks gray, which tells me that she's feeling frustrated. The life of what's the phrase where it's like the life is being drained out of you, she's not enjoying herself quite clearly, and something is becoming an absolute issue. So for some of you, maybe you need to detach a little bit. Go have fun is what I always say with this card. Don't get stuck in a cycle of waiting around for something and allowing your life to slip away from you. Okay, don't do that. Let's not allow. Every single minute in life is so important. The clock is always ticking, and I'm not saying that to rush you. I'm saying that because I want you to enjoy this present moment, okay, whilst you're waiting for something. Now, this could be in terms of love, all right, which in this case, I will say with wholeness being here, you're really being called to remind yourself that you are whole as you are. You don't need anyone around you, all right? Life is to be enjoyed in our own self, and people are a bonus in life, and relationships are a bonus in life, all right? The things that add to us, not things that complete us, okay? My angels, that comes from you. So I would really say that I feel like this is really about yourself this week, okay? Now, loyal hearts coming in, you could be meeting some loyal people into your life. So this could be friendships, lovers coming into your world, whoever it is, these are people who have your back, okay? And that could be something that's important for you guys this week as well. But let's dive in a little bit more. Let's see what else is going on for you guys this week. For my Libras, let's get 2 of these as well. You have caring connections. This just came up for Virgo in the same position. All right, let's see one more. And rest and rejuvenation. So you are being called to rest, maybe meditate a little bit, connect back with yourself. Caring connections and loyal hearts tells me that there is love around you. So maybe this is about going into a relationship or meeting new people who, again, are here to care for you. Well, they're not here to care for you, but they do care for you. All right. So interesting. So if you are in a relationship currently, this is definitely your person. But rest and rejuvenation, I really feel like this is kind of clarifying the never-ending story. whilst you're waiting for something, maybe, okay, there's another message coming through. Hold on, let me finish this one first. You guys could also be focusing a lot more on your health. I don't know why I always get that with this card, but it just feels like you're cleansing your energies. Okay. Breath work could also be important. Anything that helps you get back into the present, that will really help you out. Okay, meditation, breath work, EFT. You guys do any tapping? I've been getting into that recently, and it's really nice, but maybe you guys should look into that as well if you feel called for it. They're bringing in another message with this. Of course, I always look at the imagery first, but when something's a never-ending story, it's a cycle. And again, if Virgo's had this, so I wonder if you are close to the cusp. You're stuck on something. Let's see. Something's a never-ending story. All right. Anyway, let's get you some more cards out. Let's see. For my lovely Libras, please Spirit, let's get you some tea leaf tarot before we go into the other tarot cards to get a bit more sense of all these messages. Let's see. Let's get 3 to 4 messages. I'm hearing mint. Don't know why. Oh, look at that. Look at how it came up. For Libra, please, this week. All right. Interesting. Right. This came up on top of loyal hearts, and this says you should accept valid criticism. So you're not the first person actually this week to be told. In fact, everyone I've done today, so Leo and Virgo, all have messages about listening to other people's opinions. It's so important this week. So that could be coming up for you guys, especially with loyal hearts. These are people who care for you, all right? But their opinions might be a little bit hard to deal with, but it's constructive. These are things you can learn from. If people are saying you're too fussy, Libra, or you're too bossy, or you're too demanding, or you're too this, don't take it personally. They're not attacking a character. I feel like it's about how we can better ourselves. Okay, just for some of you out there, because you should accept valid criticism here. There's always room for improvement. Just take what resonates and leave the rest with what people have to say. You have wealth coming in, which I love. I do feel like with the wholeness here, it does feel like you are reaching certain financial goals, or maybe you're making more wealth in your life. Whatever wealth means to you, here it is showing money, so it could be your finances, but wealth can really be anything. You know, this is also like pentacles, right? And pentacles can be stability. All right, maybe it's to do with your health, your time, having more energy. All right, wealth is really about having all of that. Right, what else do we have here? So we also have a carrot. I don't know why I almost read career. Opportunity or windfall coming up for you guys here. They're showing me the visual, which I never get when I pull out these cards, but it's like you're pulling on a carrot. So an opportunity is going to come up here, but I feel like it's going to be even better or even bigger than what you expected. So you're spotting an opportunity, you're spotting the carrot head here, the little leaves at the top, and when you pull it out, you're going to really see how big it actually is. So I wonder if that's to do with seeds that you've planted in your life, maybe things that you've forgotten about. I'm hearing as well that you go back to and you pull it out and it's like, oh my God, like I didn't realize I did so much, or I didn't know that this would pay off this much. I wonder what that is for you. Opportunity or windfall, regardless of whatever it is, it's very good. All right, you could be just stumbling across this. All right, so you have leg here, and it did come up on top of never ending story, and that's important because I always say this is my card of go out, go have some fun, and the leg is literally saying that too. Stepping into a new experience. If you feel like you're stuck in a cycle, it's time to freshen things up. All right. Cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura, cleanse your mind, cleanse your soul, whatever it is, cleanse your feelings and emotions, cleanse your worries and your doubts. All right. And step into a new experience, whether that's a new beginning, meeting new people, doing something you've never done before. It's going to help you feel that things are actually now changing and are different. All right. Let's dive into our tarot, shall we? Let's see what's going on for my lovely Libras. Please, Spirit. All right, let's get one card to represent the overall energy for this week for Libra. Alrighty, 5 of Wands. So overall energy is a little bit of conflict. All right, now this doesn't just have to be to do with conflict. It could also be round and round energy. The 5 of Wands usually shows people arguing and battling each other. So again, that could be comparing yourself to others. It could be being in competition with others. Same thing, I guess. It could be arguing with others, being in conflict with people, loyal hearts. This is where it's important to listen, to take a step out at times if things get a bit heated, or if you find yourself comparing or whatever the problem is. I feel like you have to take a step out to really see it differently. If you're attached to the timing of something or when is something going to happen, take a step out because the energy gets too hot here. There's a quote they're bringing up and I don't know what it is, but it's like something about it being too hot in the kitchen or something, or if you can't handle the heat or something. Someone put it in the comments please, because it clearly means something, but I don't know what the phrase is. Because something's getting a bit too heated this week is what it feels like, or it's getting to you a bit more than you realize. Let's clarify this for you though. 5 of Wands. Why is this the overall energy for this week? Page of Pentacles, and it came up a bit reversed. This is a lack of forward movement, because I always say with the Page of Pentacles, this is about taking the first step into something new, like a new job, a new career. The fact that it's reversed makes a lot of sense with the 5 of Wands being about cycles, because it's saying here that you're not learning new things, you're not open to new experiences or new people or new jobs maybe. So I feel like they're wanting you to switch it up a little bit. Let's get one more for it though. 5 of Wands. Why is this the energy of this week? Page of Wands. All right, needing to be more creative. I would say with this, because Page of Wands is similar to the little people fighting usually in the 5 of Wands. So I wonder if your energy at the moment is a little bit addicted to passion, to fire, a bit like a moth to a flame. And I feel like that's lacking the stability that you're desiring, right? So you're stuck in a cycle of only doing things based on your energy levels, which is fine, but I mean more of the sense of only doing it when you feel motivated. You know, I don't feel motivated to do it, but I feel like Spirit's saying that you can't wait on motivation, or you can't wait for the spark all the time, especially when you're stuck in this never-ending cycle, if you can see it. Because that passion for life is draining from her. Right, let's see a little bit more. I was gonna like pick it up, but I'm just like, actually, do you know what? Let's move forward. Let's see how we can relate this to the rest of the cards. All right, what's going on in the energy of Libra this week? The energy of Libra. The 9 of Cups reversed. Virgo literally had this too, in the exact same position. The 9 of Cups reversed, especially with the never-ending story. Something is holding you back, all right? Because you don't feel very successful this week, which is hilarious, because sarcastically, because you have so many good things coming through here. It's just this one thing that you don't have an answer to, that one thing that's getting on your mind is irritating you or making you feel a lack of success, right? The 9 of Cups is usually wish fulfillment. It's your own happiness levels. The fact that it's reversed here says that you don't feel very successful right now. And it may be, again, feeling in competition with the world or people. It again feels like maybe you feel like your life has not really changed, that you're stuck in this never-ending story. Or again, because you're waiting for something. I wonder what. Let's clarify. Let's see. Why is the 9 of Cups in reversed in Libra's energy? The Knight of Wands. So I will say the Knight of Wands and this Page of Wands, I feel like this is your energy at times. So I will say that at times you will have motivation or ambition. The Knight of Wands is not bad. This is good in terms of travel. Maybe you are going to be stepping into new experiences, or maybe that's what you need. So why is the 9 of Cups reversed? It's like emotionally. Okay, there we go. All right, what is this? 7 of Swords with loyal heart. It came up on top of loyal hearts. Now this is lying, cheating, stealing. So maybe you have dealt with that in your love life, and there's a lack of loyalty around you, and that could be why you're feeling a bit unsuccessful or just not very happy or satisfied. All right. It could also be maybe not being loyal to yourself, because this can be self-sabotage too, like running away from things you know you should be doing, or making excuses, stuff like that, or self-sabotage. The Knight of Wands, and I don't know what about it, I feel like you need stability. So the fact that the Knight of Wands is here, I'm not entirely, I love it in a sense that it's good to start new experiences, and it's great for your career and your all that kind of stuff. But I feel like emotionally, There is something that's necessary here. If this focuses, that this might be distracting you from. One more. Let's get one more. One more, please, for the Nine of Cups reversed. Why is this reversed, please? The Two of Swords. A lack of decision making. Oops. Sorry, everyone. My camera overheated, so it's okay. But I was going to be speaking about the Two of Swords. So a lack of decision making is the last words that I believe I said. And it could be because you're stuck on something, right? You want something to be cleared up first before you can then move forward. Or again, like what you're thinking about, okay? Or again, it does feel like a lack of decision making or a lack of stability or a lack of something. The Two of Swords is about making a choice, an important choice based on your intuition. And maybe you are not following your intuition, all right? And that could be what the Seven of Swords is about, okay? Avoiding something and just going for the temporary little things in the meantime. But let's see what else comes through for you. Let's see what your challenge is this week. For Libra, what is the challenge? I feel like it's about being whole within yourself right now. Like wholeness in a sense that this is saying your projects and plans are coming to completion, which is amazing. I do feel like, again, that's what you're seeing is a lot of good stuff. But it's like wholeness within yourself first. Like you don't need success to validate your wholeness, that you are whole already, right? That's what I'm kind of getting. Right, let's see. What's the challenge or obstacle for Libra this week? The Seven of Wands reversed. I kind of get a sense of letting your guard down a little bit. Your challenge is to let your guard down a little bit. Or, because sometimes the Seven of Wands is about, pushing past troubles and obstacles and fighting for something or kind of defending yourself in some way. There are two ways I'm sensing this, and I will clarify to understand it a bit deeper. But it's almost like allowing yourself to let go of something could be the case here, especially with the never-ending story. Like, especially if you lack closure in something, it's to let it go. Like, stop resisting something is what I would say. Especially with the usually accept valid criticism as well. Like, there might be something that's hard for you to accept, but the Seven of Wands want you to let your guard down because it's just something that you can learn from, and that's it. Like, it doesn't have to hurt you. I don't know. Let's see. Seven of Wands, why is this in a challenge position? In reversed. Challenge position, please. It's like you might be having a hard time accepting some kind of defeat that happened in the past. King of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. It could be to do with your finances, which is interesting because you are building on your wealth here. The Five of Cups is disappointments, which I will show you. It could be with the King of Pentacles, somebody who could be stable, materially stable, if that makes any sense, like financially stable or just well established. But it could also be you. Like there could have been some disappointments that you faced here, and maybe that's what's on your mind at the moment. The Five of Cups. There's always a message with the Five of Cups to not focus too much on the things that we cannot change anymore, the bad things that have happened or things that have disappointed us, to take the lesson from it and go, okay, I'll take this moving forward in my life, whatever lesson it has taught you, right? Especially when it comes down to money or when it comes down to your stability in general as a person, because I feel like the King of Pentacles can be you and is you, right? But it's almost like you have to kind of like pick yourself up here emotionally and push forward. But Seven of Wands here in reverse feels like kind of like allowing yourself to let go of a battle that you've been having here, even if it's internally, that just isn't working in your favor. Because usually the Seven of Wands is somebody up against the odds, right? And it says, okay, keep pushing because despite the odds, you will be successful. For some of you, whatever it is you're holding on to, waiting around for, feeling like you're stuck on, is not going to have a good outcome for you, right? That's just the vibe I'm getting. whatever it is, to focus on your stability is important, okay? To change the way you've been doing things. All right, let's see what else. Let's go into what's going on in the external world for Libra, please, Spirit. What's going on in the external world of Libra? Seven of Cups. All right, a bit of confusion going on in your surroundings. I will clarify this though. What is the Seven of Cups? Why is this here in terms of the external world of Libra this week? The Ten of Cups, you see how it came up on top of wealth? Okay, so Seven of Cups does say that things are a bit confusing at the moment, but I'm almost feeling like the Ten of Cups is saying that you will definitely feel really good by the end of this week, or it's something that you're focusing on. It's just a little bit of confusion at this moment of time right now. One more for the Seven of Cups. Could be a lot of options going on around you too. The Seven of Wands, okay. So this is like choosing the good fight, choosing what you're fighting for. Are you fighting for something that's just going to end up being disappointing in the end? Or are you fighting for your actual emotional happiness, like something that actually is going to bring you happiness and the good kind, So interesting. Seven of Wands. One more. The Ace of Swords reverse is so interesting. It's landing on top of you should accept valid criticism. Ace of Swords usually is truth, clarity, communication. Ace of Swords reversed, and it's a lack of victory here. I wonder if this is like, because it's coming through with you should accept valid criticism, there are some things that people have said that maybe you are not super true, so don't take that. Or maybe it's like some sort of truth doesn't feel very successful. It is a new beginning though. Let's see one more about that. Why is the Ace of Swords jumping out like that? The Fool. Stepping into an experience and the Fool came out. Interesting. Can I understand why the Ace of Swords came up reverse? The Knight of Pentacles, like that is my card of growth and self-development and like kind of like progress within yourself. So yeah, I kind of feel like that still remains the same here. Take what resonates, take what you actually feel like, okay, I can actually learn from that, and leave the rest. Interesting. And the Fool is definitely asking for you to start something fresh and have a new beginning here. Okay, in terms of your external world, 2 sevens and a 10. I do feel like you are going to have a lot of happiness by the end of this week, especially when it comes down to a community, because that's what the 10 of Cups means to me. But 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, I feel like you are trying to figure something out in your external surroundings, like you're trying to work something out. And I do feel like maybe you feel like there's a lot of things against you at this moment, but this is just saying you're going to have a very happy ending at the end of this. And that maybe by accepting some things that people have said that you can learn from might actually help you with some decision making here as well, just because they came out too. Right. Let's, with that being said, let's move over to what's going on in your inner world as well, Libra. The inner world of Libra, the Wheel of Fortune. So you are changing. That's pretty awesome. The wheel is always turning, so it does feel like you're entering a new era, Libra, when this card comes in your inner world. It's also a card of wealth and luck, really. So, and the wheel working in your favor internally. So there is some changes going on within you. So let's clarify what this is about. Let's see. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the inner world of Libra? Strength. Beautiful. So something has told you strength. Okay. To do with the relationships, clearly. All right. Why is this in the inner world? Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Wands. I'm hearing hindsight. In hindsight, which is usually what you say when you're looking back at something. And I do feel like that. And because of the loyal hearts, strength came up with loyal hearts. I really do feel like maybe this is somebody who has your back, has told you maybe something about yourself that, or maybe you're looking at the past version of yourself and you're able to see something in hindsight. That's what they're saying with the Two of Wands, because usually it's looking into your future, but it does look like, because it's reversed and I'm hearing hindsight, you're looking at your past, which is fine to do. But remember, this is a card of expansion, and so is the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't want it to be reversed. I want you to look at your past, to learn things in hindsight. That's fine, to gain strength and understand the lessons behind why things, not why things happen, but of what has happened, so you can learn what you've gained from it, if anything, or just understand the situation and move forward. But I want this to be in the upright, because that's where things expand, okay? And the same with the Five of Wands. I really want you to focus on your future and expanding and growing and evolving. And hilarious, because the Five of Wands is here, which is why I didn't see that until now, but it makes sense why I was comparing it to the Five of Wands and your overall energy. Like, as you can see, no one is listening. They're all trying to be heard, but no one's listening. So this is always going to keep going around, especially in conflicts. It happens when we're like in conflict with somebody, or people are just saying things out of emotional, how they're feeling emotionally. It might not even be true. All right, but no one's listening, so they're always going to be arguing. So that's what I'm feeling. I feel like I want you to move forward, away from this conflicting, never-ending story. I want you to change the narrative on your life too, Libra, because when I'm hearing that, especially if like you feel like you've been through the same stuff over and over again, like, how can we change that? I don't know how, but it's up for you, because she has a mirror here, and I wonder if there is some reflection that is needed, some accountability in some way, not of what's happened. You can't control other people, but like of how you're dealing with it now, or how you're allowing it to affect you now. That's up to you. Right. Let's see. Let's get one piece of advice, please, Spirit, for Libra this week. King of Swords. Being more discerning, especially with the Four of Swords here as well. It's about your healing heartbreak. King of Swords in your advice. So this is about being more logical. All right, maybe being a little bit more focused on statistics. I don't know why I always see it as that, but like, it's a really good time to get disciplined when the King of Swords is there, to communicate, to be more factual about your approach with something, be more logical. Let's see, why is the King of Swords in the advice? The Five of Wands is going to help you with some conflict this week. And the Eight of Cups, wow, that's interesting. I do feel like maybe you guys have been through like a separation recently, because the Eight of Cups with the loyal hearts is interesting. I wonder what that is, because you're leaving behind things that don't fulfill you in relationships, whether that's habits or the way of communicating with each other, or whether you are leaving someone behind because it's just not fulfilling for you in some way. The King of Swords, again, being more logical about your approach with something might help you to understand it. Let's get one more quickly for that. Oh, King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So some of you might need to speak out on how you're feeling, actually. Or again, move forward, because the never-ending story is just catching my eye again. The Eight of Wands about moving forward very rapidly. Okay, whatever you put your focus on grows. All right, so if you want growth and you want expansion, focus on more of that, not on things that keep you stuck and bounded. Okay, King of Swords about being more logical with your approach to something, being more honest, being more truthful to yourself and others. This is a very strong communication energy with these two cards. All right, especially with the other cards coming through. So, my gorgeous angels, that is what I have for you. I wish you guys all the best. I'll send you my love and light to you this week. I will see you guys in the next one. All right.